Welcome to Evo India. We are here for a quick walk around of the new Triumph Trident 660. Now there are no similarities between the original Triumph Trident that we've known for all these decades and this new motorcycle, apart from the fact that both of them have triple engines. So let's talk a little bit about the design. So as you can see, there are quite a few retro elements to the design. There's a nice scramblerish round headlamp. There's beautiful detailing inside. You can see the Triumph logo. There's very nicely integrated into the headlamp, and overall it's a very compact motorcycle. The tank is beautifully sculpted. There are top-notch materials that have been used. The tank recesses, they remind me somewhat of the BMW R9T. Overall, it's a very attractive motorcycle, and as with all Triumphs, the design, the quality of materials, the fit and finish is absolutely top-notch. In fact, you can't make out that this is the most affordable Triumph that you can buy today. It doesn't feel like it. Now let's talk a little bit about the chassis. So the Trident is built on the regular steel perimeter frame, but it has been designed to be very lightweight. So it tip scales at only 189 kg with fluids. So that's 2 kg lighter than the Kawasaki Z650. Now the suspension, brakes and tires are all top notch. So you have Showa suspension at both ends. The rear is preload adjustable. At the front you have twin 310mm Nissan discs. At the rear you have 255mm single discs that's clamped onto by a single piston caliper. ABS, it's dual channel as standard and it's non-switchable. Now in terms of tires, it uses top-notch Michelin Road 5 rubber. So these are really good tires. Now let's talk about the engine. So this is an inline 660cc triple. It's loosely based on the Street Triple S engine, but there are as many as 67 new components. And that includes new pistons, new crankshafts, revised cam profiles, new clutch, and a lot of other new components. In terms of power output, it makes 80 bhp at a whopping 10,250 rpm, and it makes 64 Nm of torque, which is identical to what the Kawasaki Z650 makes. But what's not identical is the torque spread. So the engine has been tuned in a way that it delivers 90% of the torque between 3,500 rpm and 9,500 rpm roughly. So that's a really wide peak torque curve, and that should make it very friendly in the low end and the mid range. Now let's listen to what the Triumph Trident 660 sounds like. So that was the sound of the Triumph Trident 660. It's absolutely nice and sporty, very aggressive. I love it. Now before we end, let's quickly run through the features. So you get all LED lighting, you have LED headlamps, LED tail lamps and self-cancelling LED turn indicators. Here you have a nice single port digital instrument cluster. You can pair it to your smartphone for turn-by-turn navigation, for answering your calls, to listen to audio through wireless headphones. And apart from that, on the riding front, you have ride-by-wire, you have 2 riding modes, rain and road, and you also get traction control, slipper clutch, and many other features. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Atish will be bringing you the first ride review of the Trident sometime in the next few days. Until then, stay tuned to Evo India.
Subscribe to the Evo India channel and hit the bell icon to keep pace with the thrill of driving.